Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Rebel Lemon, and today we're back to playing Jenny LeClue Detectivu. Last time, we didn't do much. I'm not gonna lie. It was mostly just like minor cases that really shouldn't really count as detective work, and oh yeah, there's also that cheapskate of a fucking woman, despite her being like pretty well off. That annoyed me beyond belief. Oh, and then there was the savagery we had towards the other kids, which I do kind of regret a little. I kind of wish I was a little more toned down in that aspect. But anyways.
Keith was an excellent listener. Or maybe he just didn't speak much. Either way, Jenny really enjoyed their little talks. He was the only person who really seemed to understand her. Jenny biked briskly towards the library back on campus to surprise her mother. Nothing exciting ever happens here, she grumbled, unaware of the great adventure that lay in store just around the corner.
Okay, that's actually exciting. The library was quiet. Too quiet. Nice. I like me my gallery items. Oh.
Gerald Strasberry. Cornelius Strasberry. It's a wall of Strasberries.
The Strasberry lineage stretched back to the very founding of the university. There had been a Dean Strasberry at Gumboldt for over 150 years.
There won't be for much longer. The Dean's retiring, and the only Strasberry left is Keith. And he's not exactly the academic type.
Huh? That's kind of interesting, actually.
No one on duty. A book thief's paradise. There's a note on the desk.
Memo. This man is not allowed in the library due to past incidents. He may be wearing a hat or fake mustache. Be vigilant. Someone keeps leaving cards in the quiet study area. Please remember to return the cards to the front desk area. Stop standing on them. We've got ladders for a reason. That's a cool sticker. I'm not gonna lie.
That was weird. Hello? Mom? Mr. Strasberry? Anybody?
Jenny's words echoed through the library.
Something's not right here.
A mystery was unfolding.
Whatever it is, I'll get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, okay. I know how I complained about this game being maybe a little too,
Les Strasberry, Gumboldt's 21st and jolliest dean, smiled down at Jenny.
Looking a bit wonky today, Mr. Strasberry.
A pair of wires ran down the wall and disappeared behind the painting.
It's too high to reach. What are you hiding back there?
I'll keep that in mind. I know, okay, just pause for a sec. I know how I said that this game is a bit too, how do I put it? Like, it's not as, like, mature as I would like, but that might be changing, because that was creepy as fuck.
The chandeliers that adorn this library are made from rare Arthurtonian quartz, kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
The Glatz family was one of the oldest in town. They were the first to mine the valuable quartz deposits beneath Arthurton, and as such, they became incomparably wealthy.
And they sure like to let everyone know it.
Okay, see, quartz is kind of really cool. Because if you apply pressure to it, it will actually have an electrical output. And not just that, but it works in the opposite way too.
Laddertron 5000. The pinnacle of remote ladder and bookcase technology. Kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
So if you... Oh.
Whoa! Dangerous!
The newly installed ladder system was prone to malfunction.
Should have kept the old wooden ladders. They never tried to electrocute me.
True.
I need to find a way to turn the power off.
Oh, I know. It's probably behind the Dean's painting, actually. A picture. But yeah, this is something. Is there any vertical movement? That's interesting. Seriously, was everyone recently installed, already malfunctioning, risk of death? Hi. Yeah, I can see that. Do I not have a map? I hoped your mom when she first asked. Huh. Oh, my stats changed. That's interesting. Oh, I wonder how I'm gonna turn out then. Oh, the control panel. Okay.
Jenny gazed at the technological marvel of Laddertron 5000.
Seems pointless. It's not hard to move a ladder. Sometimes it feels like some unknown force is just trying to slow me down.
Okay.
No good. I don't think I'll be able to move the ladders while the electricity is on.
Oh, but we can move the bookcases. Oh. Let's try that. Okay, I think it's just the middle one. Yeah, there we go. So, they each control a different level? Well,
Jenny
no.
was notorious for climbing book carts.
It's the only way to reach the highest shelves. In fact, this could be useful.
But something else had caught her eye.
This table's a complete mess. Who would leave it like this?
Okay. Messy diagrams, genealogy, old town
Illegible
documents.
scribbles, intricate diagrams of giant
CJ?
machines, a worn copy of Aliens in Arthurton.
Jenny knew only one person could have been sitting here.
CJ. It's odd, though. He usually hides everything when he's finished. What's this?
A
Abandoned.
tattered piece of paper with a series of seemingly unrelated notes.
Okay. Landing site. Shadow men. Abandoned mines. Observe massive seismic activity. UFO swarm. Oh, that one's really cool. SJ? Graveyard taken, powerful beams of light.
UFOs, shadow men, experiments on corpses.
It seemed that CJ was unraveling a mystery of his own.
Wait, there's something on the other side. Wow, a color map of Arthurton.
Jenny had never seen a town map with this level of detail before.
I can't believe CJ left this behind. That's so unlike him. He'd be terrified if anyone else found it. I'll keep it safe until I see him again.
Huh. This is actually kind of cool. There's nothing here that really jumps out at me, though. The only thing that I can really say is the most visually attracting is the little island, but that's about it. Finally, a map. Wait. Okay, grab, hold. Do 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 do. Climb. Left. Okay, hold, grab, climb. What? I don't really want to... There we go, okay.
No secrets between friends, Mr. Strasberry.
Jenny stood on her tiptoes and delicately removed the priceless painting from the wall.
Oops.
Ah.
Aha! Precisely what I was hoping to find.
It was?
Let's see. Lights, bookcases, ladders. I'll cut the power and continue my investigation.
But Jenny knew better than to play with electricity, so she left it alone.
Find another way? I'm curious, actually.
I guess I'll find another way. Wait, what am I thinking? It's a simple switch, perfectly safe.
But Jenny was strong in her convictions and seldom changed her mind once she'd made the correct decision.
No, fuck that. Turn off the breaker.
Well, I'm changing it this time.
The eerie silence unnerved our tiny hero. But even worse was the dark. Jenny had always been terrified of the dark.
Just breathe. A great detective never succumbs to fear. Looks like that did the trick.
Yeah, no, I was gonna find another way, but as soon as they had that line, that had me weirded out a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Jenny stopped in her tracks. The sign clearly read, "Wet floor, caution." Her path was blocked.
You're kidding me, right?
Trampling muddy feet over a perfectly clean floor? She was a maverick, not a monster.
Really?
Wow, that really is slippery. It wouldn't be a good idea to leave my footprints everywhere.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, I was gonna find another way, but as soon as the game kinda didn't want that, it had me just suspicious. And I was like, no, hold up. something's going on here and I don't like it. Oh.
There's something on that shelf, but I can't reach it.
Okay, that's an amazing view. How can a town afford such a gorgeous library?
Rare books. Our most precious collections reside in this temperature-controlled room. Kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
Of course.
Yeah, we know.
It can't just be temperature controlled. But I'm also assuming that some of the books are probably air sealed.
The fallen remains of a bookcase blocked Jenny's path.
It looks like a bomb went off in here. It's too precarious to climb over.
What happened? No, okay, look. Something is going on here. And it's definitely weirding me out, you know? Can I move? I guess not.
It's locked. No problem, I'll just pick it.
Jenny was skilled with a lockpick, having watched her mother demonstrate the process countless times. But that was just for fun at home. This was the real world. You couldn't just go around picking other people's locks. That was a crime.
A great detective knows when to bend the rules. And the paperclip she has in her pocket.
I'm pretty sure that's not bending. That's breaking.
Mom always says, lockpicking is a subtle art. Move slowly and search for the sweet spot.
Hey, there we go. Oh. Almost. Hey, there we go.
Bingo.
It must have been a rush of blood that caused Jenny to act so irrationally. Regardless, she had picked the lock and felt strangely exhilarated. What treasures lay behind the door?
Oh, it's empty. Still, that book cart could be useful.
Oh, this is getting dangerous. Look, I get being on the floor while doing this, but if you fall here, you could fall over the railing. Also, the fact that there's no books is a little concerning. Stuck.
Something's blocking the ladder. There's something stuck in the track. Ipsa, scientia, potestas, est. It's the Dean's ring.
Oh.
No wonder the ladders were malfunctioning. The ring must have caused a short circuit.
Interesting.
I'll keep hold of this and return it to the Dean when I see him next. Whoa!
An empty library, a fallen bookcase. And now a broken balcony?
This mystery has all the hallmarks of foul play.
Okay. Strong impact.
They say words can't hurt you. In this case, I'd be inclined to disagree.
True. A huge force.
Solid iron and oak, torn apart like a piece of bread. It would have taken some serious force to do this.
True, but what would have also destroyed a bookcase in the process?
Something bad happened here. This is feeling more and more like a crime scene.
And then Jenny saw it. Covered in a ripped curtain and surrounded by broken glass.
It is a crime scene!
Wait, broken glass from the window? Isn't that a bit weird? Don't you think? Okay, think about it like this. So, assuming that's the dean, some force broke a bookshelf, shoved the dean through iron and oak as he grabbed the curtain. It ripped and covered his body. But then what's with the broken glass? That's one thing I have trouble explaining. Is it the dean?
You never forget the first time you see a dead body. It harrows the mind, terrifies the soul, scars you to your very core.
A dead body? No way! This is amazing!
Who lay under that curtain? Who had breathed their last breath? Who had shuffled off this mortal coil to meet their maker?
It could be anyone. I mean, it could be an escaped lunatic from the asylum. Or an axe-wielding maniac on the run from the cops. It could be...
It could be...
Mom? Oh no. Please, no.
No, you never forget the first time you see a dead body.
I'm gonna put a pause on that for now. They did hide something over here. That's dirty. Oh no.
Jenny knew it was wrong to disturb the crime scene.
But I have to know who's under here.
Slowly, she drew back the heavy cloth.
Please don't be my mom. Please don't be my mom.
Oh god, that's even
Ooh,
creepier.
Stroudsbury! Thank God. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Poor Mr. Stroudsbury. What happened to you?
Was this a terrible accident? Or worse?
Murder!
Her stomach churned. Seeing the Dean's lifeless face, his contorted frame, Jenny felt the urge to run, to get as far away from this horrific sight as possible. Jenny had longed for an adventure, for a real case to solve.
I didn't expect it to be like this.
She gathered herself, took a deep breath, and began to search for clues.
Okay, first things first. There's 4 of these right off the bat that I noticed. Which kind of also makes me wish you could zoom out. I'm pretty sure that's it, and yeah, I think that's probably for the best. Oh, his hand.
The Dean's hand was clamped shut around a small object.
That's strange. Rigor mortis usually takes hours to set in. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do, Mr. Stroudsbury, but this could be a vital clue.
Oh,
Mom's ID card? But that means
Julie LeClue had definitely been here.
she could be the last person to have seen him alive.
She could be the killer.
Impossible. My mother's a forensic expert. She'd never leave such incriminating evidence behind.
But even the smartest criminals made mistakes. Jenny couldn't deny this looked bad for her mum.
If anyone else sees this, they'll jump to conclusions. They'll think my mom's a murderer. Unless
A peculiar thought crossed Jenny's mind.
there's nothing to find.
Removing evidence from a crime scene was highly unethical.
So is planting evidence to frame an innocent person.
She had no proof of that.
I have to do something.
Unfortunately.
My mom would kill me if she thought I tampered with evidence. Besides, she's innocent. The truth will come out.
I don't know if that's the right choice.
He looks like he's been dead for weeks. His skin is pale and colorless. And there's a strange mark on his neck.
It's the veins that have me
There are
weirded
bits of
out.
glass and metal debris everywhere. He has burn marks on his hand.
That's not normal.
The Hawk and the Weasel and other bedtime stories. They could be important. Then again, it could have just joined the Dean for the ride. A book about chance. What are the odds this was an accident?
Fair point. What do we have here? His schedule.
The Dean's planner lay open on today's date.
Perhaps I can retrace his steps and create a timeline of events.
Okay.
Meet JL. Could that be Mom? Where's Widow's Drop? I've never heard of it. Looks like he completed all his chores for the day. I already knew the Dean was meeting Mom here. So where is she now? Looks like he canceled his meetings on Friday and rearranged lunch with Keith. Oh, poor Keith.
Jenny didn't know how she would break the news to him.
But I should be the one to tell him. Gossip spreads like wildfire in Arthurton.
Like it does in every small town, unfortunately.
He sure was working hard on that speech. I'm sad he won't get to deliver it.
Interesting.
It's smashed, most likely from the fall. The hand stopped at 3:57 p.m. That gives me a potential time of death.
If Jenny had arrived just a few minutes earlier...
I might have been able to save him.
Or just watch him die. Sometimes there's not much you can do, you know?
It's a book about predicting the future. I suppose it didn't belong to Mr. Stroudsbury then. I think that's all the evidence I'm going to find here.
She took one last look at the Dean's lifeless body.
I'm sorry, Mr. Stroudsbury. I promise I'll get to the bottom of this.
Jenny knew she should leave and call the police. But how often did a case like this come along?
Never. There's more to this than meets the eye. Some of this evidence must be connected.
So she opened her journal to join the dots.
Okay, what was the cause of death?
apparent cause of death?
Broken balcony. The Dean was laying on top of the copy of Hawk and the Weasel. Seemed anything special about it. And then I'm assuming this? No.
That doesn't quite add up. Let me give this some more thought.
Okay, I'm assuming this then. Because if you dropped the ring and her mother was nearby, the ladder could have malfunctioned, pushed him off, and trying to grab at anything, grabbed her ID. Really?
Nope, that's not what I meant. Let me try that again.
It's not the children's book, is it?
That doesn't seem right.
Oh, this is gonna feel stupidly obvious when I get it. Oh, hold on. What if? Yeah, there we go.
It looks like the Dean was thrown from the balcony when he reached down to pick up his ring, which was stuck in the electrified ladder track. He grabbed the curtain, but it didn't slow him down. He landed on a bed of metal and glass debris.
Okay.
What is unusual about the Dean's death?
Okay, so I am overthinking things a bit. What was unusual? That could make sense. The watch makes sense, but his face is weird.
The Dean has a strange mark on his neck. All the skin around his face is gray and gaunt. I've never seen anything like it before. He's holding my mom's ID card, which makes her the prime suspect. But why would she or anyone want to kill Dean Stroudsbury?
Jenny suspected foul play, but what was the motive? Had she missed something?
The watch! The Dean's watch stopped at 3:57 p.m. When I came into the library, the clock tower rang 4 times. The library only has one exit, and I haven't seen anyone but the Dean since I got here.
Which meant if the Dean was murdered...
The killer must still be here. He's getting away!
That is presumptuous. And dangerous?
Jenny could hear police sirens in the distance.
Someone must have tipped them off. I'll catch the murderer and keep him busy until the cops arrive.
Chasing after murderers was hardly the job of a little girl.
Hey you! Stop!
The thing is, there's only 2 people who could have, at least that we
Despite
know of.
surviving her fall without so much as a broken bone, Jenny couldn't help but feel she had failed. As the sirens grew louder, she knew it would only be a matter of time before the sheriff arrived. And then she'd have to explain why she hadn't called for help. But the worst feeling of all was that she had let the killer escape. As she drifted slowly into unconsciousness, Jenny heard a familiar voice. Concerned, gentle, soothing.
Jenny? Oh, Jenny, what have you done?
Mom?
Freeze! You're under arrest!
Something's weird.
What have I done? I killed him!
Ew.
This is all wrong. Murder in Arthurton? This is not an appropriate story for Jenny LeClue. Poor Dean Stroudsbury. What was I thinking? I've gone too far. Perhaps I should take a break. Come on, Rufus. Let's go for a walk. Clear our heads and work off some of this jam.
Oh! We can look around. I'm sorry, that was creepy as fuck. But actually, I want to look on the desk more. Here we go.
What have I done?
Oh, I can't skip? Are you kidding? Okay, we are back. I just cut that stuff out. Oh, no, keep that out. Well, it's me again. We're at book 38 of Jenny LeClue, A Most Joyful Adventure. Yeah, thank you for all the new... same stuff. Dean Strasberry, Too Dark. Why was Julie there? Where did CJ go? Map. Backplot Dean fixes watch. Ring stuck in track. It's important. Hey, I knew there was one here. Jam jars. Pipe cleaner. Jenny dead, but not really. On her head. Okay, there's not much. We're already on chapter 4. Despite surviving a fall without much as broken bone. Okay, we already had this. Dean Strasberry, found dead. Primary suspect, Julie LeClue arrested. Interesting.
Why were you there?
I told you I was looking for Mom.
Why?
We were going to grade papers. When do I get to see her?
Did you disturb the crime scene?
He could have been injured. I was just trying to help. I want to speak to my mom.
I'm pretty sure you can't interrogate someone without a lawyer. But, like, I can't imagine how terrifying this must be for a kid. Like, come on. Damn. I'm not gonna lie. Things got a lot darker than what I was expecting.
Keith! Please, look at me. Keith, wait!
Poor boy. He has no one. It was an accident. He's all alone. I can't believe she's here. It was revenge, murder, guilty, she's guilty, an affair gone wrong. She wanted his job, she's guilty. They were lovers, guilty. You can see it in her eyes. Pure evil, murder. Damn, that's kind of brutal. Especially when you don't know what actually happened. What the fuck? Oh, that is creepy. That... so creepy. Just why? Oh, the legs. Fuck no.
What a horrible nightmare. Dean Stroudsbury was dead. My mom was in jail. Keith told me he never wanted to see me again. And worst of all, I was surrounded by an evil army of giant teddy bears.
Unfortunately, it was all true, including the teddy bears.
My eyes! There's something wrong with them! Everything's pink!
But her eyes were fine. It was the room that was pink. Pink cuddly toys. Pink furniture. Pink clothes. And a hand-drawn homage to teenage heartthrob Pelvis Cressley.
Oh,
Covered in
God.
pink hearts. Everything a teenage girl could dream of.
It looks like a marshmallow exploded.
It was at this point Jenny remembered where she was.
I shouldn't be here. What happened? And what What is that terrible music? I can't think straight with that racket playing. These aren't my clothes. And where's my journal?
That wasn't the only thing missing.
The Dean's ring. It was in my pocket.
I can't lie. I'm not much on the aesthetic, but they actually decorated fairly well. Personal opinion. You're the fan that I love? That's creepy.
You're the fan that I love.
Ah yes, the eagerly awaited follow-up to the smash hit. Even though I'm a big star and you're just a fan, perhaps someday we could be together.
Ugh, who buys this crap?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's...
Huh? Hushed whispers in the hallway? I should investigate.
I'm sorry, that kind of stuff is asking for fans to be taken advantage of by their idols. And I really, really hate that kind of stuff. Oh, I can't run. I can still investigate, though.
It's locked from the outside. Who would trap a child in this nightmarish hellscape?
Jenny peeped through the tiny keyhole. As her eyes adjusted to the light, she recognized the substantial frame of Winston LeClue, Arthurton's long-standing sheriff, and Jenny's.
Granddad!
A sticker full of rules.
Jenny's relationship with her grandfather was contentious, to say the least. He was a stern and humorless man who placed honor, tradition, and the law above all else.
Sometimes even family.
But what was he doing here?
And who is he talking to?
Florence and Richard Glatz were the wealthiest couple in town, and hugely influential. Their company, Glatz Mining and Supply Corp., was the oldest in Arthurton. While Richard may have been the head of the business, everyone knew that Florence wore the pants. Exceptionally charming and generous, she always had a smile on her face.
Which is why I don't trust her one bit.
Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny leaned in and listened.
With everything going on, I don't have time to watch her.
It's no trouble at all, really, Winston. She can stay for as long as she likes. The girls are great friends. I only hope she feels better soon. That was quite the scene she made at the funeral.
She should have left the boy alone.
Really, Winston, this whole situation must be unbearably traumatic for the poor girl. Her mother in jail, and what she saw in the library. One shudders at the thought. And all this barely a year after what happened to Henry.
She'll be fine. Just keep an eye on her. She can be a real handful.
Oh, don't worry, I've planned everything. Pony rides, afternoon tea, and tomorrow, we're going dress shopping. Oh, that reminds me. I have something for you.
Dress shopping? First they locked me up, now they want to torture me? I need to get out of here. Fast.
But her curiosity was piqued. She had to know what Mrs. Glatz had gone to fetch, and so she waited.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not against tea. Tea actually sounds pretty good.
When Thalladius T. Pumberbitten discovered the first quartz seam lining the Great Mountains, little did he know the impact it would have on the future of the town.
Little did he know the Glatz family would muscle in and take over the whole operation.
Nowadays, it was hard to go anywhere in town without seeing something made from it.
I'm not gonna... Hey, Grandpa. That's actually a really good look at him. I'm not gonna lie, I don't care for pony rides, but I actually do really like riding horses. They're fun.
Nathaniel Glatz stared disapprovingly back at Jenny.
Creepy old man.
Actually, this was the man who saved Arthurton. When the quartz mines began to run dry, it was his research into the unique properties of the crystals that secured the future prosperity of the town and the company.
Huh? Where did he go?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Winston, what are you doing down there?
Thought I heard something.
Really? A man of your age spying on teenage girls? I've told you already, she won't be going anywhere.
It was probably just Jenny's imagination, but those words felt oddly...
Sinister.
Did I miss an item?
Here.
Why does Mrs. Glatz have official police documents?
Satisfied?
How is Julie?
She's in the safest place, behind bars.
Surely they don't believe she's guilty.
I don't envy you, Winston. It must be hard to stay impartial. If the poor dear would just confess, it would make things much easier.
I have everything under control.
Of course you do, dear. No one doubts your loyalty to Arthurton. We must continue to look out for each other, now more than ever.
Sheriff, are you receiving?
Go ahead.
It's the LeClue house, sir. We found something.
I'll be right there. Over.
It sounds like you've got important things to take care of.
Yes. Well, good night, Florence.
Good night, Winston.
Don't let her out of your sight. She is a LeClue, after all.
I'm sure we'll manage.
Interesting.
Jenny couldn't believe what she'd just heard.
Everyone thinks my mom's a murderer.
Thankfully, her mother's fate was in safe hands. The fine people of the Arthurton Police Department.
Oh, God. She's gonna rot in jail.
Jenny could leave the case to them and enjoy a fun week of pony rides and shopping sprees.
No.
No?
Mom always says a great detective leaves nothing to chance. I have to do something.
But she was just a kid. What could she possibly do?
This is my chance. The case of a lifetime. My mom needs me, and I won't let her down. I'm gonna find my stuff and get out of here.
And just like that, a great adventure began.
Okay. I will... No, fuck that. No. That's...
I love you. I love you. Ah! You're my best friend. You scared the life out of me, pig.
No, that's creepy as fuck.
The sun was setting behind the great mountains of Arthurton, cradling the town in a warm red embrace.
I slept the whole day away? I have to get out of here and make up for lost time.
I mean, you have a concussion. That's probably not a good idea. Also, I'm not gonna lie. I think...
All the dangly bits are swaying. Strange. It's not windy in here.
Look, I will say, out of anything, a cop should always be impartial, even towards their own family. Like, I hate it when cops, like, give special privileges to some people over others. It's annoying, but I'm also glad that they have ways around it by not putting them on cases that they'd be impartial on, which is a good thing.
Best in show, horse ballet. First prize, advanced table etiquette. There's one here for best smile. Seriously?
Yeah, that's weird.
A heart-shaped mirror for the lady who loves herself.
And the little ticket. Is that it?
I'm not touching it. I'll burn myself.
Oh, am I supposed to unscrew everything?
There's something strange about this mirror. This requires further investigation.
I'll come back to that.
Seriously, who has windows this big?
Below, Lake Nowhere stretched out as far as the eye could see. In the distance, Jenny could just make out the great lighthouse on Skull Island.
It's foggy out there tonight.
There we go. I mean, havoc at Heroes Memorial, what should have been a touching farewell to a beloved member of the community, was tarnished by a poorly timed act, a protest yesterday at Mother of Mercy Church. An emotionally unstable child was witnessed shouting at members of the congregation, causing damage to property and even desecrating the corpse. After a long chase, the girl collapsed and was carried from the premises. Jeez. Hundreds gathered to pay their respects to the late Leslie Strasberry, the long-standing and beloved dean of Gumball University, who was murdered in cold blood by his own facility. The community was devastated last Thursday when Mr. Strasberry was found dead at the school library after apparently being pushed from a third-story balcony. The murder was the first the town had seen in decades. Dean Strawberry survived by his son, Keith Strawberry. After an anonymous tip, Sheriff Winston LeClue arrived first on the scene and found a woman covered in the dean's blood. Evidence has linked her to the murder. Although a motive for killing has not been established, the woman has been identified as Julie LeClue, professor of criminology and daughter-in-law to Sheriff Winston LeClue. She remains in custody at this time while the police continue their investigation. Oh. If we didn't touch the ring...
I don't remember any of this. I bet that kid's in a lot of trouble.
That's you. If we didn't touch the ring, I think that would have gave more evidence to it being a malfunction.
Jenny thought of her poor mother, locked away in a jail cell for a crime she didn't commit.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll prove you didn't do it as soon as I get out of here.
That's
Pushed
only
from the
three.
balcony? That's not what happened. And no mention of electrocution.
I think it's weird for the fact that his hands clearly had burns on them. Why was that not a thing?
Mom wasn't covered in blood. That's a lie. Either this is shoddy reporting, or someone is trying to cover up what really happened. My mom's still in jail, so the police must not think this was an accident.
And if it wasn't an accident, then...
The real killer is still out there.
I wonder if they do think it was an accident, or they at least don't think Julie is the killer.
On the other side of the lake, beyond the Forgotten Forest, sat a more modest house. No fancy windows or crystal chandeliers, just a small wooden frame in need of painting.
Home.
Oh God.
I've never seen so many clothes. Maybe mine are in here somewhere.
Too pink, too flashy, too delicate, too flowery, too expensive.
Well, my clothes definitely aren't here. They'd be easy to spot amongst all the sequins and ribbons.
Fair. here? Sticker. Do. Okay. I had my fun. Don't get me wrong, I like stuffed animals as much as next person. Still. Okay, I need a hint to the light fixture. But I'm just not seeing one. Weird. Is there a hint?
Nothing happened. I thought I was onto something.
I think you are.
I feel like I've seen that heart shape somewhere else in this room.
Okay, hold on. Where? Oh, the record! Oh, okay. There's the hint I needed. Give me 1 second to make my... I wish you could run. Oh. Okay. That. Oh, sorry, I need that one on. I need this on. And I believe...
Now I remember. The light bulbs look just like the picture on the Pelvis Presley record.
Okay, no, that did not work. I must be super bad at this. There we go. I was one off. Are you kidding me? Odd.
This family's disposable income is outrageous. I always knew they were hiding something. I bet there are all kinds of horrific secrets lurking up there.
Let's go touch him. Saved just now. Okay, that's down. Oh, it's a sticker! Wait, did I miss anything else? Oh, it's so cute!
Oh, it's just a dusty old attic.
A creepy one at that.
Oh, hello, spooky bear. Feels like he's watching me.
That's because he likely is. And you're gonna get murdered.
Everything in here is covered in dust. Except this bear. And there's light coming from behind him. What are you hiding, spooky bear?
1 sec on that.
Dozens of old boxes covered in dust and cobwebs, filled with toys, school projects, and old trophies.
Attics, where dreams go to die.
Pretty much. What do you expect, though? Anything else? Oh, there is. Oh, that's my escape. Okay, so bear first then. Interesting. I'm glad I'm a curious enough person.
Smothered by a giant teddy bear. What an end that would have been. Just as I suspected. A hidden staircase.
Wait, what? Sticker? Oh. Whoa. This is cool.
Jenny was no stranger to the labs at Gumboldt, but she'd never seen anything quite like this.
I want one.
Certainly not inside someone's house.
Hold up.
Hey! What are you doing up here? Not again! Susie?
Loved by all, kind to a fault, Jenny's cousin was also the most popular girl in town.
Oh, hi, Jenny. You should be in bed resting. What are you doing up here?
I should ask you the same question. What is all this equipment? And why is there a secret elevator running from your room to the attic?
Oh, you must mean my collection of teddy bears.
Don't play dumb with me, Susan Glatz. These bears are hiding nothing. And that one's wearing a welding helmet.
Well, there's a simple explanation for that. There are just too many to fit in my bedroom.
Susie, clearly something's weighing heavily on your mind. Take a deep breath and answer the question honestly. I promise you'll feel better.
It's not what you think. This is where teddy bears.
Nerd.
Vintage bears, new bears, rare collectible bears.
Enough! Stop avoiding the question. You don't need to hide anything. You can be honest with me.
I can't. You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Susie's secret was the kind you took to the grave. A shameful, dark secret. A secret so shocking she feared she would lose everything. Her friends would abandon her, her family would disown her. She'd never find true love.
Oh God, I'm going to die alone.
She's a nerd.
You can't tell anyone. You have to promise me.
I'm too curious.
Fine, just stop whimpering like a lost puppy. You're embarrassing yourself.
Here goes nothing. This is my secret laboratory. Where I design and test my inventions.
Your laboratory? It's not pink enough to be yours. Come on, Susan, you're gonna have to do better than that.
My name is Susie. Only my mom calls me Susan. And this is my lab.
Let me get this straight. A cheerleading, horse riding, dress wearing debutante is a secret nerd genius?
Hilarious. I knew I shouldn't have told you.
She would never show it, but something about Susie's reaction bothered Jenny. Was Susie really leading a double life?
There's only one way to find out. Susan Quincy Glatz, I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions.
This is just bizarre. I think after this interrogation, I'm gonna end it. I'm curious, but... Jesus Christ!
Pink bows, fluffy bears, stylish clothes. She can't possibly be a scientist. Do you really expect me to believe that you aren't obsessed with boy bands and the color pink? Brain or bimbo? Which one is it?
I am a scientist. But I also believe in the importance of good skincare and the power of matching accessories.
You sound ridiculous.
Susie couldn't be pretty, popular, and smart. That was just greedy. Seeing textbooks strewn about the floor reminded Jenny of something.
My journal! I need to get my stuff back. Where are my clothes?
Oh, Gerald took them.
Who the hell is Gerald?
Our butler.
Of course you have a butler.
He's taken them to be cleaned and pressed. They'll be ready in a few days.
Well, I need them. Now.
I've got a dress that would be perfect for you. It's got purple bows, and the sequins will really bring out the color of your eyes.
No.
No, thank you. I'd rather be burned to death. No one's gonna take me seriously in a purple ball gown. And where's my other stuff? Don't tell me Gerald's got my journal. It's irreplaceable.
Like I'd let that nosy old fool see your diary.
It's not a diary. It's my case notes.
Right, of course. A girl's gotta have a place to keep her secrets. I put all your stuff in the lockbox under my pillows.
Are you kidding me? No wonder my head hurts.
Jenny needed to recover her journal and the Dean's ring, but she wasn't quite finished with Susie.
Fair enough. Well... She's so nice. I can't hate her. Or at least if I'm going to, it's going to be hard. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, that's something in the background? Oh, that has to be a bug or something.
All this stuff looks authentic, but that doesn't mean it belongs to Susie. If this is really your lab, what does that thing do?
That's Tim. He's a thermal imaging machine. He uses reflected thermographic projections to infer depth-related topography in subsurface bodies.
Come
That's dope.
He lets you see inside stuff.
Well, what about that thing?
That's Judy Kate, a gamma-ray induction polygraph.
And that?
Hydraulically propelled telemetric manipulator.
And this?
That's a tea set. What? I like to drink tea.
How did you get all this stuff up here anyway? And without being seen?
You'd be surprised how much you can hide on a giant stuffed teddy bear.
I
True.
know what's going on here. You've stolen all this stuff. And you're planning to sell it all to buy more fluffy cushions or pink horses or something.
I didn't steal anything. Some of the parts are from my father's factory. The rest I bought with my allowance.
That's some allowance. If you didn't steal it, why are you worried about people finding out?
I'm head cheerleader. I'm captain of the equestrian team. If the other girls knew about this, they'd laugh me all the way to the back of the cafeteria.
Why do you care what they think?
It's not just them. If my parents found out about my lab, they'd kill me.
Why? Don't they want you to be a scientist?
I think they'd like me to marry a scientist. Dad says science is a man's job. Girls are supposed to bake pies and become prom queen.
Ugh, everyone in Arthurton is stuck in the past.
If anyone else showed him the things I've created, he'd call them a genius and make them his lead scientist.
So tell him. Prove him wrong.
I just can't. You have to keep my secret. I'm begging you, Jenny.
Poor Susie. All of her secrets laid bare. Jenny couldn't help but feel...
Disgusted.
What?
maybe there was more to Susie than she had first presumed.
Okay, look, Susie, if you ask me, super cool. I like her. She has okay fashion. A bit much for my tastes, but I mean, at least she dresses well. And she has brains.
A gumbolt pin. The Dean was wearing one the day he died.
Could Susie have played a part in the Dean's death? All of Jenny's instincts told her it wasn't possible, but she needed to know for sure.
Tactful.
You smell nice. What perfume is that?
Oh, thanks. It's called Innocent.
I remember you were wearing it last Thursday at the lake.
I was.
What did you do that day, after you left?
Peggy and I took Veronica home. She was really upset.
And you were there all afternoon?
Yes. Why?
How close is Veronica's house to the library?
I don't understand. Why do you want to know all this?
I need to rule you out as a suspect.
Suspect? Why would I be a suspect?
You're certainly very good at keeping secrets.
I didn't do anything. Just ask Peggy or Veronica.
I don't know why you're friends with them. They are terrible character witnesses.
First Veronica, then Keith, and now me. I never thought I'd say this, but sometimes you can be a real... jerk.
What were you saying about Keith?
Well, you didn't exactly make things easier for him, did you? You don't remember, do you? Oh, well, I suppose it wasn't that bad.
What do you mean?
After you interrupted the Reverend's eulogy, and after Keith asked you to stop, you tripped and knocked over the Dean's casket, and I guess they hadn't secured the lid properly, because you rolled right out, to horrify guests, as you collapsed and fell into his open grave. And that's why everyone's so worried about you.
It all came flooding back. She had tried to defend her mum and repair her relationship with Keith. Instead, she had ruined everything. Jenny had lost her best friend.
You should talk to Keith. I'm sure he'll forgive you.
It's not that simple. He thinks my mom killed his dad.
She felt the distance between them grow with every passing minute. How could she face him without answers?
I have to find the Dean's real killer.
Jenny was confident that Susie wasn't involved in the Dean's murder. She wasn't evil.
Just insufferable. All right, I'm gonna grab my stuff and get out of here.
Oh, while you're wandering around, can you find some parts for me? I need a battery and a transistor to finish this device.
What? No!
I did something for you.
It was true. Susie had kept Jenny's journal safe. And the Dean's ring. She'd even revealed her darkest secret to Jenny.
Fine! Enough already! What's a transistor?
What?
Oh, it's an electronic voltage regulator that...
Just tell me what it looks like.
It's a tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs. If you can't find one in my bedroom, there are some old boxes in the attic.
Yeah. Transistor and battery. Got it.
Go, Jenny!
I've got to get out of here.
How do you not know what a transistor is? Am I being stuck up about this? Or am I just a fucking nerd? I don't know. Oh god. Oh god, maybe I should just salvage what I have left of my reputation, just end it here. Before I actually come across a stuck-up Oh my god. There's so many. Okay. Well, with that being said, and my last-ditch attempt to salvage any reputation I may have before I come across as being stuck up and a total nerd. Well, thank you for tuning into The Frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon signing off. So, good night and sweet nightmares.